This may come as a surprise to the rock and roll dudes out there, but here's one thing the jazz guys know, and that is practicing every day. Take note, rock and roll guys, we can learn from the jazz boys. There's a fluidity that happens. There's a flow that you can get in. You just gotta do it. You gotta do it. And that brings to mind something else. All these orchestra people, these professional orchestra players, I wonder if they practice every day. Do they miss notes when they're playing in the orchestra? I'll bet sometimes they do. One of my friends, his dad, played the xylophone. I don't remember. There's another guy going around. Gas drops by $1 and people are out just lighting their currency up. I don't think I ever heard him practice the xylophone. Kind of a weird thing about him though. He had one of those ab rolling wheels, those wheels you grab the handle on either side and you can stretch your arms out and show how strong you are by rolling out and then rolling back up. He could do that. He was fat. He could do that. He was a strong fat man, which goes to show you probably shouldn't pick a fight with a fat xylophone player because you never know. That time he should be practicing the xylophone, he's secretly building up his one big fat ab, and then he's gonna take out his vengeance on you. You make fun of his jazz boyfriends, he's gonna slap you, and you won't recover so well from that slap. Most rock and roll guys, you look at them and they're super skinny. I don't know what they could handle. At least the image is, of these scrappy, brawling, skinny guy types. You never know when a rock and roller is gonna bust out some sort of butterfly shiv. And then it's on. Xylophone man and rock and roll guy are gonna go at it. It's gonna be like an 80s musical with John Travolta. Watch out for that guy. I've heard stories. I can't prove anything, but stories about Travolta, his robe not being where it should, covering his body and freaking people out. Oh, the stories are out there. So maybe if you're a first chair violinist, you're out there practicing your Paganini, you better watch out. See, the xylophone guys can get away with being fat, but if you're a first chair violinist, especially if you're a chick, you're gonna be wearing a dress. You don't want all your rolls hanging out. Those first chair violinists they have to exercise. They have to pump it up. They got to use those ab rollers. They're over there, the xylophone man's probably teaching them how to do the ab roller. Maybe they go out, fat xylophone man and first chair skinny violinist girl who's just impressed by his one ab strength. These are the thoughts that run through my head. I have to share them with somebody. Oh, I said fiat currency earlier. Did you take some sort of drink? I don't care. If you're over there slamming Nigerian bazookas or whatever you're drinking. Dirty sewer water and Chinese beer. That's the Nigerian bazooka. See if you can handle that. You're gonna need some malaria medication. They're gonna stick you on a ventilator. Watch out. They're probably gonna have to give you a suppository because you won't be able to keep anything down. You think these tuba players, you think the ones who play for orchestras, do you think they moonlight? Okay, moonlighting, that means, they got a second secret gig they don't tell the orchestra people about. They have some of that glue used for disguises and they stick on a mustache and they put on their big old sombrero. And before you know it, they're out there playing at the local cantina. How much do you have to practice the tuba? Maybe you learn a few notes, and no matter what the musical sheet says, you honk on that thing whenever the feeling is right. Attitude, that's what really sells it, You can play stuff fast, all right? But it's really the attitude that brings it across. Xylophone man usually had kind of a bad attitude. Me and my buddy, you know, when we were younger, we would hang out together, and sometimes I'd go over to his house and ring the doorbell. The xylophone man would answer in his tighty whities. He's there. His fat abs hanging out for everyone to see. I think he likes showing it off. Yeah, old front row chair violinist girl. Yeah, she digs that. I just explained it. She likes the bad boys.